we are in Medinito Tea Plantation that located in Limangan district in the slope of Mount Ungaran, Kendal Regency. And now we are gonna telling you guys about the criteria of tea plants.
The first criteria is climatic. According to Genuine et al. In 2003, based on the growth requirements, tea plants require an average rainfall of 2,000 to 2,500 mm per year of precipitation, temperature range of 18 to 30 degrees Celsius, and in addition, other requirements for growth and production include suitable land resource characterized by water availability, root media, nutrient retention, nutrient availability, toxicity, and mechanization potential. The tea plantation, as a special crop, requires fertile soil condition and typically grows in regions with elevation ranging from 800 to 1,100 meters above sea level. The soil should be free from rocks, contain sufficient organic matter, and have moderate to high level of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium nutrients, according to Mulyono et al. In 2011.
Quoting Janine Wright in 2014 from their book titled Growing Tea, The Complete Guides for Gardener, Grower, and Serious Enthusiasts, the land suitability criteria for tea cultivation include an adequate amount of rainfall and suitable temperature. The ideal rainfall ranges from 1,500 to 2,500 mm per year, with a consistent distribution throughout the year. The desired temperature range is between 13 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius.
Suitable tea growing soils should have good drainage to prevent waterlogging. The type of soil that good for tea plants is sandy loam and clay loam that has pH around 4.5 to 6.5, that not too acidic nor too alkaline, because too acidic or too alkaline soil can hinder the growth of tea plants, according to Lukman et al. 2007.
The criteria of soil drainage in tea cultivation are important to have well-drained soil that does not easily waterlodge. Soil with sandy loam or sandy clay texture are generally preferred, and the moisture on tea cultivation requires sufficient moisturizer, but proper drainage is necessary to prevent the excessive moisture accumulation, which can lead to disease of the tea cultivation.
And last is the sunlight. Tea plants require an adequate amount of sunlight. Location with partial shade or open area receiving 4 to 6 hours of sunlight per day are recommended for optimal tea growth, according to Wilson and Clifford in 2019. Tea plantation in area in the Medinito Garden area in Resembawang village is at an elevation of about 190 meters above sea level and on the lower slopes, and in the peak is at about 250 meters above sea level.
The impact of geographic factors to tea plants consists of 4. First is climate. Climate contains temperature, sunlight, precipitation, and wind. First is temperature. Tea plants require a temperature range of approximately 15 to 30 degrees Celsius because the suitable temperature significantly impacts the optimal development, quality, and resistance of tea plants to diseases. Some types or varieties of tea plants require cooler temperatures to trigger flowering or reproduction. Temperatures below 13 degrees Celsius or above 30 degrees Celsius can disrupt tea plant growth and production. Second is sunlight. The intensity of sunlight should neither be too high nor too low to ensure that the tea plants can grow well and avoid drying out. Tea plants typically thrive when they receive direct sunlight throughout the day with minimal shade periods. In some locations, tea cultivation is arranged to receive direct sunlight in the morning or late afternoon with protection from the strong midday sun. C. Precipitation. A rainfall of 2,000 millimeters during the dry month has several effects on the growth and development of tea plants. These include rainfall serving as a water input for photosynthesis, even rainfall aiding in better and more evenly distributed tea development, excessive rainfall potentially affecting tea health by increasing the risk of diseases and fungi. Rainfall can also impact the specific periods of tea plants. For instance, for certain types of tea like green tea, specific weather conditions are required during particular times of the year to produce high quality tea leaves. And last is wind. In this case, wind does not have an impact on the growth of tea plants because tea is not utilized for its flowers or fruits. So the wind does not affect pollination.
The second geographic factor is morphology. The morphology of the land can also affect to the exposure of tea plants to sunlight. Tea plants require a sufficient amount of sunlight for photosynthesis, which is crucial for carbohydrate production. Soil on slopes or facing the sun can have different sun exposure, which can influence plant growth. Slopes and land morphology can also create different microclimates. In some places, slight changes in elevation or topography can result in significant differences in temperature and humidity. This can affect the types of the tea that can grow in the area and the optimal harvest times. The next geographic factor is elevation. Elevation or altitude has an impact on the growth of tea plants. Tea cultivation is suitable at elevation between 600 meters to 2,500 meters, which are classified into the classification of moderate and cool zones based on Junghun classification. Elevation affects tea plants in that tea gardens that located at higher elevation receive higher intensity of sunlight compared to the lower elevation area, and high elevation area have lower temperature compared to lower elevation areas.
And the last factor is soil. Soil has a crucial role in tea plantation. Soil quality, drainage, texture, pH, nutrient, and organic content influence the tea growth plants. Good soil provides adequate nutrient, efficient drainage, and the right pH balance, resulting in high-quality tea leaves with unique flavor characteristics. Soil clean lines and pollution avoid are also concerned in sustainable tea cultivation. The land morphology can affect water drainage, which is a key factor in tea plants' growth. Sloping or hilly terrain may have better drainage as rainwater can easily flow downward. However, if the land is too steep, soil erosion can occur, which can damage the plants. The steepness of the land can also affect soil aeration. Land that is too steep or hilly may have good air circulation, which is important for healthy root growth. Soil that is too compacted can hinder root growth and gas exchange.